your town.
In your town. Welcome, if you're new or if you know. This is
Hashtag Just Saying, the podcast. It says it right there.
It does. Let's jump
All
on the,
one word.
Let's jump on the corner and get it done. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. You can watch the pre-show banter on TikTok at hashtag Just Saying. Spell it out. It's all one word. We usually also have Trivia
Tuesday.
No Trivia Tuesday this week. I will be sans Wi-Fi. So there's no... I can't even imagine how long it would take to post a video on my cell phone data.
Damn.
Yeah.
And we won't be here next week.
Nope.
Yes, and there will be no... it took 10 seconds before I was like, huh? What's going on next week? Yeah, and then there will be no show next week.
Well, next Sunday is daylight savings.
Battery.
We're losing.
Just too many things.
All at once.
I know.
Yeah. This Sunday is Oscars.
Ooh, yeah.
Hosted by Conan O'Brien.
I like Conan, but I don't know
Conan.
if I'm willing to watch the Oscars.
Now, is he going to have his buddy Andy with him?
I don't know.
Andy Richter?
I couldn't even watch it if I wanted to, honestly, because I won't be in the proper time zone. I'd have to stay up late to watch it, and I don't do that, do I, Sean?
No. You're lucky to make it past 9.
Most of the time, yeah.
Well,
I'm a tired woman. I don't know what to say.
Sometimes if I think of something I want to say to you and it's like 9:15,
Jeez.
I'm thinking to myself, should I send it? Do you think she's awake? I'll send it. She'll respond when she can.
You send it. I'll see it in the morning.
who decides the host of the Oscars?
I think they
Like,
beg.
who's popular?
I think they beg a lot of people.
Please,
I don't think it's a gig a lot of people want to do.
Rock, paper,
Why
scissors.
not?
I think it's probably very daunting.
Daunting?
Yeah, it seems like it'd be a bit daunting. It seems like it'd be. I mean, back
You got
in
to
the
make fun of everybody.
back in the what was it, the 80s? I think Billy Crystal hosted like every year,
Yeah.
and then he was like, "I've had enough," and he
You'll
wasn't.
look marvelous.
And he
Someone else.
wasn't. He wasn't doing it anymore. And then I think Ricky Gervais did it once, and he got in trouble.
I don't care.
He probably doesn't. I think Jimmy Kimmel did it last year.
Oh.
I think. I don't really watch it. I mean,
Kimmel.
like,
Siri.
I don't. He's back to Siri. I just don't.
What was it?
It's none of the
Who
Oscars.
Who hosted the Oscars last year, 2024?
Yeah.
Siri. Who hosted the Oscars in 2024? Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy Kimmel. You're right.
Hey.
When you're right, you're right.
You know what? I'm going to give myself that much applause because that's how often I'm not right. But, so...
He went from the man show to his own show.
None of the movies that I want to win ever win.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, that was a good movie.
It's rigged.
Who do you want to win?
I don't know what's up. I don't know what's up.
They're all up. Some are down.
They're all up. Every single film, it's up. But I mean, they usually give it to like the artsy stuff or the the films that have meaning. And it's like, I mean, I
None of
don't.
them films we watch have meaning.
You know what? I feel like none
Oh,
of
the
it.
SNL movie
That should win something. I hope.
Yeah.
I hope that wins something
It's their 50th. They should win an Oscar.
because that was a good film.
Yeah.
I don't know if
I
it's
never
even
seen it.
nominated for. It should be nominated for like best script. It was amazing.
Because it was about true life.
Oh, and then I was on.
Yes.
I turned on my little Fire Stick,
Oh.
and because it's Amazon, so like a Prime commercial came up, and that movie, what's it called? Love Hurts or something?
Love her.
I
don't even know who sings that song.
Nazareth.
Oh.
It's
Yes.
the guy. It's the guy from Goonies. Data from the Goonies.
Yeah.
That yeah.
I don't want to pronounce his name.
I don't want to mispronounce it.
Him.
But yeah, he's
Data.
that movie that
Quan.
he's like a hitman.
Right.
You
That
can
hasn't come out yet.
you can watch it on Prime now.
Oh, really?
Well, yeah, for like a couple bucks.
Oh, I don't want to spend
You can
money.
rent it.
I don't want to spend money.
Well, if you went to the movies, you'd have to spend money to see it.
Yeah, I have to deal with like people. Parking and all.
I haven't been to the movies in like 2 years.
I haven't been in a while either. Can't remember the last movie I saw.
Megan was the last thing I saw.
Trying to remember the last thing I saw.
I can actually tell you what I saw because I got it on like.
You know what? The last
my
film.
Fandango.
Last film I went to the theater and I didn't even go to a theater. I went to a drive-in. I saw the Doctor Strange Madness movie.
Multiverse of Madness.
Multiverse of Madness, yeah.
Nice.
I wasn't like 100% certain I was going to enjoy the drive-through experience because I was like, it was all right.
Red One. That's what I saw.
You could have watched that on Netflix.
One with The Rock.
He doesn't need your money.
Santa Claus got kidnapped. The Rock's got to save him.
Of course.
And before that was The Venom, which was good. I liked it.
So I wanted to watch it. It actually the movie with that kid. Yeah, I mean it looks all right.
Nice.
I haven't sat and watched it yet.
Oh.
Is everybody else hearing that?
Yeah, someone's home. Jay's home.
Except I don't think he is because I never heard the.
Is this what you're hearing?
No, I'm hearing like a thump.
Oh.
Like over there.
I thought you were hearing this.
Well, then stop that.
No.
I don't see anybody.
Okay. Well, I didn't lock the door behind me.
Maybe it's a ghost visitor.
Sorry.
I can't.
That hit your hat earlier.
Someone was home. So.
Speaking of which, right? So I'm leaving.
Wow.
Yeah.
The country.
Yep, footsteps.
Nikki?
I didn't.
Can you get the camera to look out there?
I can see it.
Yeah, but
You see your car or her car?
I don't see my car, but I can't see through your window. So I mean, I could text.
Behind me?
Maybe Nikki.
Are you behind me?
No,
I am.
because Nikki would have parked here.
I am behind you. Well,
I'm
sometimes she
gonna-
parks further away on the grass, like in the front of the front door.
I know, but I don't have any doorbell notification. I'm gonna ask him if he's home.
Hopefully he says yes.
I'm even gonna put the time. 5:52. Anyways, so I'm leaving, and Nikki popped in the living room to have a quick chat with me.
Yeah.
To see if there's anything that I wanted her to do while I was gone, and immediately Jay was like, "Don't forget to do the trash." And he's like, "Because he's
And bring in the mail.
oh, we haven't even got there yet." So he's like, "Don't you got to do the trash?" He's like, "It's a recycle week. You have to put out the recycle too."
Yep.
And it's all on the calendar in the kitchen. And Nikki's like, "Yeah, I see it on the calendar. And I can do it." So then he's like, "And bring in the mail." And I was like, "Oh, don't forget to bring in the mail, Nikki." So I was teasing her because, so then she goes, so I said, "You could hang out here if you want." And she goes, "No, I'll probably just hang out in my room." And I was like, "Okay."
Do you have a TV in the room?
I think she just watches shit on her phone or a laptop or something.
Okay.
So
On the small screen.
so she goes, "I don't want to come home and find like random lights on." And I said, "The only lights that I can turn on, not being physically here, is the living room and my bedroom because they're on an app."
Yeah.
And she goes, and then Jay goes, "Yeah, we're going to turn them on and off randomly to mess with you." And she's like, "You better not." So then I said, "No, we shouldn't do that because the last time that we went away, back in October, I had Halloween stuff up. He hasn't even read it yet."
Maybe it's Nikki.
Nikki, I don't.
Sometimes she parks like further away. You can't see on the camera.
But she would have set off my Ring thing. I don't have any Ring notifications since you came in.
Okay.
I'm starting to wonder if we should talk a little quieter.
Oh, someone's going out the door. Who's that?
It's Jay.
Oh, it is Jay.
Okay, that makes me feel better.
Oh, good.
At some point he
Hi,
came.
Jay.
At some point he came home. Oh, he came home like 10 minutes ago. Why hasn't he answered my text? You punk!
He's busy.
What a punk!
Playing on,
He's busy playing with his radio.
on silent vibrate.
Anyway, we had gone away in like October, so I had Halloween decor up.
Yeah.
And I had this little. My aunt gave me this little felt. He was a little felt like Dracula,
Okay.
and I hung him on the doorknob in the living room.
Okay.
And Nikki went in the bathroom to shower and came out, and the room was lit enough where she could see him on the doorway, and she screamed and ran because she didn't notice it before.
Like the silhouette of the.
So then Jay goes, "If you want, we can bring the Dracula upstairs." That's not funny. No. Don't do that to me. I said, "I'm sorry."
I wonder how loud she screamed.
I wasn't here.
The neighbors were like, "What's going on over there?"
Yeah. What's
Never
happening?
heard that before.
What's happening? I'm glad that I figured out it was him because I was starting to actually get kind of freaked out.
Yeah.
Like, that's not funny.
Because I didn't lock the door. So, came in, came down.
All right, so let me get this tale of woe out.
All right.
Does it have to do with Behind Joe?
No.
Oh.
Continue with your tale. Here's that little.
Yeah.
Continue with your tale.
Yes.
So like a week or two ago, I kind of hurt my back,
Right.
and which really sucks because I was doing pretty good with it. And then at some point, I think Saturday night or Sunday night, I was sleeping and I got this pain. The pain woke me up,
Oh.
and it was radiating like from my knee,
Oh.
and it felt like I had gotten shot in the knee. I was like, "What the hell?" And I realized it was going from my back to my knee. So I was like, "Well, this isn't good." And then Monday I was not great, and then Tuesday I woke up and I couldn't walk at all. Like my legs were completely numb.
Oh.
Well, one leg was. And so I called the back guy and I said, "You got to fix me."
Yeah.
I was like, "I'm going on vacation. I need to be able to walk." And he's like, "What are you doing today?" And
Not walking.
I said, "Well, I'm working, but I'm sitting." And he goes, "Can you come in at like 2:30? I said, "Yeah. I mean, I come now if you want. You want me to come now? I'll come now."
That's a great time to go to the dentist.
And he goes, "No, you can come at like 2:30. And I said, "Okay." So I showed up and he got me in and I explained what happened. And he goes, "Oh." And he's like, "Well," and I said, "I don't know what's going on. Like why I can't." I was like, "The pain is bad enough." I was like, "But I can't like walk." So he goes, "Well, that sounds like a nerve thing." And I'm like, "Oh, Jesus Christ."
That's
So-
a little list.
So he goes, what he said, "What I think is happening is that you're essentially," like he said, that my spine needed to be aligned because it was throwing off something else and it was pressing on nerves. So he was going to realign my spine. And I said, "Is that going to hurt?" And then I paused and I said, "You know what? At this, I don't even care if it hurts." I said, "I'm in so much pain." And he goes, "Well, what are you doing to, deal with the pain?" And I said, "Every morning I get up, I have to have 3 ibuprofen. I have to spray. Yeah, I have to spray my back with lidocaine spray, which is a numbing agent."
Right.
I said, "And then I have to heat it." My mom,
With a blowtorch.
my mom, like a year or two ago, my mom had got me this little guy, and he's a sloth.
A sloth?
He's a sloth, and he's long, and inside his body is like this beanbag thing, and you take out the beanbag and you throw it in the microwave,
All right.
and it heats up, and you can like put it around your neck or your waist. So I said, "I've been using my heating sloth." And he
That's
goes,
a good time. Eating sloth.
and he goes, "What the fuck is
How
it?"
big is it? Like,
He's like, I don't know, like yay big.
just fit around your neck.
Well, yeah, he can go around your neck,
Okay.
and he can
Kind of like a scarf.
he can sit on your back, but he's not wrapping all the way around.
Does he have like a smile? Like,
I think he has a little smile. He's hanging on my door right now.
What color is it?
It's brown.
Okay.
So he goes, "What the hell's a heating sloth?" I said, "It's this
It's the
thing."
newest technology.
I know. I have all the newest stuff. So he's like, "Okay," and so he goes, "Well, I don't. I'm gonna. I've been doing. I have like a bone fragment in my spine, in my back as well, and so I've been doing this thing called soft wave therapy, which is like breaks up all that stuff.
Soft wave
Wave therapy. What it is it kind of looks like an ultrasound, and he just presses on my back ridiculously hard.
That sounds like it would hurt.
It does. I don't know. It's like these magical wave things, but it makes my back feel better, so I don't care.
All right.
And so he goes, "I'll do the realignment and then the soft wave treatment," and then he goes, "I don't want you using any ibuprofen for the rest of the day or tomorrow if you can help it." And I'm like, "That's a tall order, buddy."
Because it hurts.
And I said, "But I'll."
Now, how long does this like wave alignment take?
For him to do it, it only took like maybe 15, 20 minutes.
Oh, nice.
It's not a long thing.
Right.
And I was really nervous about the realignment thing, but all it is like you're on his little table, and he lifts up portions of the table and then puts it down. Quick.
Lift things up and put them down.
Yeah. So you're just like, is that it? And he's like, "Yeah, that's it." And I said, "Oh man, I thought you were gonna like crack my back and stuff." And he's like, "Why would I crack your back?" I said, "I don't know."
Chiropractor.
I said, "I don't know. I just assumed."
They when a car comes back for a realignment, I'm like, God damn it, pain in the ass.
Yeah.
That sounds like it's easier.
Yeah.
I'd rather do that alignment than a car alignment.
Yeah. So he goes, "No more ibuprofen. You've had it. I can deal with it." And I said, "Can I use my sloth?" And he goes, "Well, I prefer you not do the sloth."
Does he have a name, the sloth?
I haven't named him. Jay said that. He goes, "You should really name him, you know."
Should've.
I said, "I don't know."
Steve.
So I said, well, he goes, "I don't want you to use any heat today." He's like, "Tomorrow's another day, but try not to ibuprofen." So I was like, "Okay."
Cool. With a lidocaine, you can use that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So I woke up Wednesday. Both my legs were numb. I couldn't walk.
Damn.
So, and I was in horrible pain. So I made it to the bathroom, and then I went to the bathroom, obviously. And then I took like the hottest shower I could handle so that the heat would hit my back.
All right.
And then
You said no heat.
I know, but I don't care. I don't care. I'm like, I don't care.
Doctor's orders.
I managed to, it was a white knuckle day, but I managed to not use any ibuprofen, but I was in so much pain.
Damn.
And I was like, I really can't deal with this. It's because like and especially like with your back,
Affects your whole body.
it does affect your whole body. And I was like depressed, and I'm like, oh, this sucks. So I called my primary doctor, and I said, "Listen, I'm going on vacation." I said, "But when I come back, I want to see him." And she goes, "Okay." So they got me in for like,
Those plane seats aren't comfortable.
oh, I'm going to, well, hang
Bring your
on.
sloth.
I wish I could bring my sloth, my heating sloth. So I made an appointment for him, and, so hopefully we get the bottom of it. And I had to follow up with the back guy on Thursday. So I go back to the back doctor on Thursday.
Okay.
But in the meantime, I bought this it's like a little back pillow for like sleeping. It's about yay big, and it has like a curve to it, and you're supposed to put it on the base of your spine, and it's supposed to keep your spine aligned properly while you sleep.
Supposed to.
So, and it was like $20, and I was like, I'm desperate. I said, and if $20 fixes it, it's a bargain.
There you go.
I said, and if it doesn't, I'm only out $20.
You got a deal.
You got a deal. I'm here for deals.
How's the new mattress?
I was starting to blame the mattress. I'm like, what the hell is going on? And I told him that too. I was like, I have a new mattress. I was like, I thought, when all this started, that the pillows were a culprit, so I bought new pillows. I said, everything's new. And he's like, yeah, I don't know. So I went back on Thursday, which is like yesterday.
Okay.
And I said,
Fix me
so
now.
Wednesday night, I used the pillow thing when I slept.
Okay.
And
The wedge.
yeah, the little thing.
Okay.
And when I woke up, I could feel my legs, but I was still in pain.
Oh.
So I'm like, but seriously, I was like, you know what? That's one thing gone. I was just happy that one thing was gone. I was like, I'll take it at this point. I'll take it.
Hey,
So when I saw
the
him,
good with the bad.
so when I saw him Thursday, he goes, "How are you doing?" And I said, "Horrible." And he's like, "Well, I'm sorry to hear that." And I said, "Listen," I said, "I bought this back pillow," and I showed him a picture of it, and he goes, "And why did you buy this?" And
It was cheap.
I said, "Because I'm desperate. I'm desperate." I said, "I'm going to be in another country." I said, whatever's going to make me not want to jump off a bridge. I was like, I'm in so much pain. And he's like, I understand. And I don't think you do. So he goes, "And what do you do with it?" And I said, "You just sleep and, it keeps your spine like this, I guess." And he goes, "Oh, okay." And he goes, "Well, when you sleep," he goes, "Do you sleep on your back or your stomach or your side?" And I said, "I'm a side sleeper." And he goes, "That's the better position to sleep in." He goes, "But when you sleep, when you're laying down," he said, "all the pressure from your body rests at the base of your spine." He said, "So that's why you're in the most pain when you're laying down." And I said, "Okay, so how do we fix it?" And he goes, "Well, I'm going to do another treatment today." And I said, "Okay." And he goes,
Can you sleep on your stomach?
"No, that's actually the worst position to sleep in."
Oh, is it?
Oddly enough, yeah. Okay. It doesn't seem like it would be, but it is. So he goes, "Well, another thing you do is put a pillow under your knees." He said, "And that will
Elevate."
He said that will realign you even more.
Ooh,
and I was like, "Okay." I said, and he goes, "A lot of people can't sleep that way though." And I said, I don't care. I really don't care. And I was like, I said, "I don't want to have a back surgery." I was like, "But at this point, I don't care." I was like, you just get to a certain point where you're like, whatever, it's whatever it is.
Right.
So he goes, "Yeah,
Pain is painful.
it is." So he goes, we're gonna do the treatment now." So he does the treatment, and we're chatting while he's doing the treatment. And he goes, "I'll tell you what." He said, "When we're done," he said, "there's a couple of things I'm gonna do." He said, and because I said, "Do you think it's like a herniated disc or something?" I said, "I know you don't have X-ray eyes." And he goes, "If I did, it would solve a lot of problems." So he's like, we're gonna do a couple things. I
have that.
You have a herniated disc?
I did.
That sucks. So
It's gotten better.
so he finishes up what we're doing, and he goes, "I need you to lay on your back." And I was like, "Oh, great, on the thing that hurts." So he goes, "I know, but it'll only be for a few minutes." So I lay on my back, and he grabs my left leg.
Okay.
And he starts to lift it up, and he gets to
Like this.
Yeah. So he's like, and he goes, how does that feel? He goes, "Do you have any pain?" And I said, "No." And he goes, "Well, what do you feel?" And I said, "I feel you holding my leg." And he goes,
Okay.
and he goes, "But pain?" And I said, "No pain." And he said, "Okay." So he walks over to the other leg, and he lifts that leg. And he goes, "And what do you feel?" And then he looks at me and he goes, "Do not say, 'I feel you holding my leg.'" And I was like, "You already got my number, Mike." So I said, "I don't feel anything." He said, "No pain." And I said, "No." And he said, "Okay." And
You're
then
cured.
No. He said, "Well, I tell you what." He said, "If you had like a sciatic or a nerve thing, like anything, like a spinal injury or a herniated disc."
Right.
He goes, "You would have felt it before, as I was lifting your leg, you would have been yelling at me." He's like, "So we can rule that out, I think."
All right.
So I said, "Okay."
That's a scientific
I know.
test. Lift your leg.
So then he
All right,
goes,
yeah.
"Sit up." He goes, "I'll help you if you need me to." And I said, "No, I can sit up." So I sat up. And he goes, "Spin around." So I spun around on the table. And so my legs are kind of dangling off the table. So then he takes the little hammer thing and he tests the nerves. And I'm watching my leg, watching my leg jerk around.
Imagine you like the Muppets. It's like 5 minutes later, like,
I know. So then he goes, and this is where it gets a little dicey.
ooh,
So then he goes,
dicey.
"Here's what I want you to do." He goes, "I want you to give yourself a hug." I immediately start laughing. And I said, "Can I ask you a question first?" And he goes, "What's your question?" And I said, "Do you think the problem with my back is I'm not hugging myself enough?"
Love yourself, Tara. Love yourself.
I said, "Do I need to love myself more? Is that?" I was like, because
we all need a little
I have
love.
kind of a low opinion of myself. And if you think I should hug myself more, that'll solve some problems. And he starts laughing and he goes, well, you know what? We could all use a little more.
That's right.
We could all use a little more hugs. So I hugged myself. So weird.
I love hugs.
And he...
I'm not trying to be funny. I like hugs. I mean,
So he had me turn one way, turn the other, and then lean back one way and then lean back the other. And he goes, okay. He said, there's no...
oh, she's listening to you.
Well, she shouldn't be.
Sorry.
So he's like, I think we can rule out like a spine, like a major spine disc
Injury.
issue.
Okay.
And
That's
I
good
said, all right.
news.
He goes, what I think you have is just a severely torn ligament.
Ooh.
And I said, well, that doesn't sound fun either, Mike. And he goes, no. He said, and sadly, with time, it will get better. He's like, but, you know,
Not today.
You got to wait it out. So I was a little pissed
Like a
about
virus.
that. So last night, I slept with the knee pillow, with the back pillow. I told Jay, I was like, I'm in a pillow fortress. I was like, I feel like a little kid.
Ibuprofen?
I feel like a little kid in a hut. I told him, I said, listen, I didn't take any ibuprofen on Wednesday. I said, but God damn it, I took some this morning because I couldn't move. And he goes, well, I prefer you not to take it. He said, but if you're, really doing badly, then take it.
Right.
And I said,
Now, what brand is like Motrin? Or just
I just have like
generic?
Yeah, generic ibuprofen.
The cheapest one.
I said, what I'm hearing from you, Mike, is that I can take ibuprofen. He goes, yeah, I guess.
I heard you.
So I took some ibuprofen before I went to bed, and I don't know if that helped. But when I woke up this morning, the pain was like not as bad.
Okay.
And
was it a smiley face or a frowny
No.
face?
It was more of a concerned glare.
We're at the hospital. They got like, how's your pain level? You're like, circle like the one with the angry face.
Yeah.
Ah, ah.
I'm always like an 8 or a 9.
I'm always angry if I'm at the hospital.
Yeah. I'm angry
It's
because
costing me
I'm
money.
angry because I'm here. So I was telling Jay, I was like, I'm gonna have to bring the back pillow. I'm sorry. So
Another
now
carry-on.
I have to repack my carry-on, which makes me angry.
Damn.
But there's no absolute way I'm gonna be able to function without it.
Yeah.
I was like, between the plane ride and then when we land, we have like a 5-hour car ride to the house. I was like, that's a lot of sitting.
Hope the car is nice and comfortable.
I hope it's comfortable too. Unfortunately,
luxurious.
I don't know what kind I got.
Oh, not a Vauxhall.
I wouldn't mind a Vauxhall if I'm honest.
They look nice.
I just like to be able to say I drove a Vauxhall.
Yeah.
Sean picked out the wallpaper this week.
Yes.
Apparently,
Oops, I went the wrong way.
Bill Gene
who and what is this?
as Gene Hackman as Lex Luthor in Superman.
Oh,
Yes. He recently passed.
I love the look on the face of the other guy. I forget his name.
Ned Beatty.
Okay. I thought Lex Luthor was bald. Does he become bald?
Otisburg.
Later on in the movies, yes.
Okay.
There's one that he wears a wig and then, like, at the end, he whips it off. And Ned looks at him like, oh.
He's the greatest criminal mind.
Fair enough.
Yes.
Fair enough. It's
He
a
was-
lot of stuff.
He was 95.
A lot of stuff has come out today about his death that is incredibly concerning.
Such as?
You guys haven't heard anything about it?
I have not. His wife and his dog were found
Yeah.
deceased in their home.
They were originally thinking carbon monoxide.
Ooh.
Yeah. That has since changed.
Okay.
Because apparently there was like a bunch of pills around the wife.
Oh, no.
Yeah, she was found in the bathroom.
Yeah.
He was found in some other room, and the dog was in a kennel,
Yeah.
like a cage or something.
So, I mean, I don't know what is going on, but apparently they had been deceased for several days.
Before they were found.
Yeah.
Damn.
Poor Gene.
Because apparently he has like 2 daughters, I think, and they haven't seen him in months. And I was like, your dad's 95 and you can't even like pop by or send a text or something?
He's busy.
Who's got time?
Apparently they were out shopping today. They were seen like out on the town, like having a blasty blast. Like,
Did the inheritance already?
no, they wouldn't have got it that fast.
Jeez.
But that's shitty. Jeez.
Land. Stocks will rise, but land. That was his thing. Like, anyway.
Yeah.
All right.
Sorry.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Miss you, Gene.
I liked oh boy. What was the I'm gonna forget now. I've already forgotten.
All right, then.
Well, he's been in a lot of stuff.
He has.
They made us watch what was that? Hoosiers or something. In
That was the basketball
school.
one.
Yeah.
He was a coach.
Yeah. They made us watch
Never
that in
seen it. I
school.
know of it.
It's like, well, it's better than gym.
It's just like Jim.
I'll take it.
Got the sounds of it.
Fake gym.
Screeching sneakers.
They can run around for me.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Take it to the hole.
I've never seen the French Connection where he plays an NYPD cop from like movie from like the 70s. I just got that off eBay, so I'm waiting for that now.
Ah.
I figure maybe it's something we can watch tonight.
eBay. Nice.
He did a movie called The Heist, and I think it had Danny DeVito in it.
Really?
And I'm 80% sure I own it.
80%.
80% sure. That's the problem. Like with so much social media,
Yeah.
it's like you store it and then you're like, do I have that? And then you got to go through everything to try to find it.
I put it in alphabetical. There it is.
Well, I was gonna
Under H.
I was gonna have Jay look around for it because I'm like I can only bend so much,
Right.
and it slipped my mind. But if I have it, it's probably still in the plastic.
Damn.
Yeah.
Probably worth some money now.
I don't think I'd sell it. I bought it because I liked it. I just haven't seen it since I watched it.
I recently told her if there's any movies by Gene that you want, get them off eBay now before everybody triples the price. 'Cause that's what they always do when someone famous dies.
I mean,
Oh, this
Not-
was $4. Now it's
40.
$64.
not everything is worth a lot of money.
No. A lot of people put stuff that are related to like 1990 on there
Yeah.
that just came out like 2 years ago, and they already think it's worth like $100 and something.
Yeah.
That's the type of people that's on eBay now.
Could be. Hold it.
Stupid.
Scammers. It's
Stupid.
vintage. You want to buy it. It's vintage.
Oh boy.
Anyways.
I was gonna mention something a few minutes ago before we got into Gene.
Oh yeah.
All that talk with your doctor and everybody.
Yeah.
First, I was gonna say, everybody there that's younger than us, look what you got to look forward to when you get in your 40s.
You know what sucks? Is he said like, oh, I think you just severely torn a ligament, and I went, Mike, I was sleeping. I did this in my sleep.
I didn't do it.
How vigorous a nap was this? I was like, and that's how I messed my shoulder up too. I was sleeping, and I messed my shoulder up. I was like,
Lesson learned. Don't sleep.
apparently, I don't know how to sleep anymore. It's awful. It's you go to bed and then you wake up with a new injury. That's the age. Telling you.
That's right.
And something else you can get to look forward to also when you're in your 40s.
What?
Something I got a couple weeks ago.
Uh-oh. I bet I know.
Application for the AARP.
ARP. Now, what does ARP mean?
I don't know. and I just-
Associated Advanced Association for the last part
Retired
is retired persons. Retired persons.
well, I'm not even there
Married
yet.
people? Okay.
I remember a while back I told you I got something from the AARP, and then you started cracking up laughing.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for something like this to happen again, so I can mention it here on the
Get your
show.
senior discount.
Yeah, this is my application. I'm not filling it out yet, but
You don't have to.
I mean,
It's just a suggestion.
I think,
Like a speed limit sign. It's just a suggestion.
I think if they're
they're
gonna
aging me quickly.
if they're gonna send it to you, you should be able to retire now.
That's
I
right.
wish I could.
Be like, well, I got the
What's,
paperwork.
what's your retirement age now?
Right now it's still
65.
65,
Okay.
but you know, they're
Almost
cutting.
there.
They're cutting everything, so there probably won't be anything by the time we go to retire.
I'm not even there yet. I'm gonna be 48 on the 9th.
Yeah.
Too early.
Sorry. Well, as Jay would say, it beats the alternative.
Yeah.
Yes.
I guess.
Can't send this to a dead person.
Well, you could. They wouldn't open it though.
Open it for me.
He voted.
Yeah.
Voter fraud.
What you got?
I got. Let's see here. Do you have? I know you have Amazon Prime. You got Prime Video, Mister Sean.
Hold on.
Okay. Well, on Prime Video, there's a show called Reacher. It's based off a movie called Jack Reacher with Tom Cruise, but they made it a series. This is season 3 now, and he's the villain in this season is Anthony Michael Hall,
Wow.
who did not age well.
Oh, I saw him on the new Halloween film.
It's a good
I think he was
series.
in the first one in 2018.
He's a retired military police guy, and he's got he goes around the country and solving trying to find getting all the bad guys.
Is it vigilante justice?
Yes,
That
it
is
is.
the best justice to have.
This dude big and he'll knock you out with one punch.
That's why I always liked Death Wish. I was like, good for him for taking it. Yeah, Charles Bronson.
I wish I
Death
were
Wish.
dead.
Well, you don't go past 3. I think 4 kind of sucked. I think. But yeah, vigilante justice is the best justice to have.
That's right. It's good though. Good show. I like it.
That's good.
Yeah. Next week, you'll be glad to hear this, but on
I
March
will.
4th on Disney Plus, Daredevil: Born Again,
Oh,
coming to a screen near you.
I technically never finished the other Daredevil.
Really?
I stopped when they introduced the Punisher character. I was like,
He's born again. Maybe he can see this time.
I was like, Marley
You
Martin.
still can't see.
Marley Martin.
No, she's deaf. It's like Ray Charles, Stevie Wonder. He's blind.
Well, I mean, yeah, I can't handle 2 main characters. Just give me one main character to focus on. So
Right.
I stopped watching it. I did like the beginning of the series, though.
Yeah.
So.
Good. Well,
Yeah.
it's coming back next week.
All right.
I can't wait.
I know you're very
Great
excited.
show. He's in the last episode of the Spider-Man animated series, Daredevil showed up and was voiced by Charlie Cox.
Oh, nice.
I was like, hey,
I love a good continuity.
he's the best ever so far.
Yes. I
Ben
agree
wasn't
with
good.
that. I mean, we only had Ben Affleck as the other Daredevil.
Well, there was back in well, Sean remembers back in the Hulk days.
The Hulk
from
days.
the 80s. There was a guy, they had a Daredevil in that series. Briefly.
Oh.
But it was all dressed in black.
You mean the Bill Bixby Hulk series?
Yeah.
Oh,
Wasn't
wow.
a Daredevil guy showed up? Hey.
Hey!
It was like a TV.
So,
it was
who
like a
wasn't the
TV
first?
movie they did.
He was. I guess he was the first.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he looked like a ninja.
He did.
Well,
For those
the
you
beginning
don't
of the-
know, Daredevil is the comic character. He's basically Spider-Man, but he's blind and he can kick your ass.
I guess.
He can jump around, do shit, but he's blind and he can kick your ass when you know he's blind.
He's got sonar
Yes,
or something.
he does. So I don't know if they're gonna release each week a new episode or the whole thing at once. I don't know. I'll find out.
It would probably
I'll
be.
let you know.
It would probably be weekly.
Yeah,
I can't see him.
they'll probably do
doing
like
a
2
whole-
episodes for the first to get you
Get you into it.
yeah, let's go.
Maybe.
Get you wanting more.
Let's see. WrestleMania,
Oh,
April 11th and 12th in New Orleans.
wow.
2-day thing.
Oh, but they really drag that out, don't they?
That's what they do every one now.
Yeah. Over 2 days, you can't get it done in one.
Nope.
They want more money.
Now this is the John Cena's final match, his retirement match at WrestleMania.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought he was already done. You know what's
No, he's
weird?
gonna come back for one
Is these
more,
people
and then
go
that's
away
it.
and they're gone for like 10 years, and then they're like, I think I'll come back and retire. It's like, where the hell were you? I thought you were already
I
retired.
was making crappy movies.
It's funny that we're saying this.
Okay.
Because guess what this says right
Did he
here?
join AARP and retire?
Not yet. But I came across this recently.
Who you
Yeah.
got?
Gronk.
Rob Gronkowski.
Oh.
He wants to come out of retirement again.
And play football?
Yep.
Okay. Why?
He must be tired of doing the sideline commentary and stuff now.
Yeah, he said whatever he's been doing. They said whatever he's been doing the past 6 months, he's not happy with it.
So what
Yeah.
team is he going to play for?
He's considering a return to the NFL. He did note on his quote "Dudes on Dudes" podcast that his current broadcast schedule with Fox Sports is pretty grueling.
That's the name of his podcast?
Dudes on Dudes.
Ugh.
That seems like a very specific market.
To the point where he's traveling like he was in the league. Quote, I might as well go back to playing ball. It would be easier than what I've been doing over the last 6 months.
Yeah.
Gronk has come back to the NFL after retired in the past as he joined former New England Patriots teammate Tom Brady with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And Gronk played a critical role in them winning the Super Bowl, where he scored 2 touchdowns. And Gronk went on to play one more season with the Bucs until retiring after the 2021 season. Now Gronk has previously said to outlets, including Fox News Digital, that he was definitely retired. Even mentioned that he was, quote, washed up. But perhaps that itch for the game is back for one of the best to ever play in the tight end position. The 35-year-old is a 5-time Pro Bowler with 3 bowl rings to his name with the Patriots before securing the 4th in Tampa Bay.
Yeah, wish I could retire at 35. Damn. 35.
I don't know why he wants to come back when he was playing with us every other game. Oh, I'm hurt.
He was horrible at the freaking roast.
Because he's not a funny person.
I know. Like the jokes they wrote for him. Like
Because he's not a funny person.
No.
And he parties like he's in college.
Yeah. My
Or
goodness.
acts like he's in college.
Moment of silence for Gronk.
For Gronk's arm that's going to get hurt again.
Oh, he's back.
Did we have a winner last week?
Yes.
No.
Wait, Tina?
Tina.
Poor Tina.
She's going to buy Dunkin' Donuts.
She gets Karate Kid.
Okay.
Good for you, Tina.
So if you add all the cards she won, that's 6 cards.
I know.
She won 1 from him, 2 from me, and like 3 from a week ago.
I haven't. I didn't see her this week,
And you won't see her until next
and
month.
I won't see her next week.
Till next month.
She had like a scratchy throat thing, and she's like, I don't know what's going on. She's like, but I don't want to give it to you, so I said, thank you very much.
Stay home.
I don't need to be on a plane with a scratchy throat.
No.
I'm gonna be
He's
too
racking
busy.
them up.
I will be too busy
With the pain in her back.
with the pain in my back.
So
With
this
my-
week's quote's worth 1 gift card, Dunkin' Donuts. Comment the name of the movie on the YouTube. You're first and correct to win. Sean's going to pull a name for his gift card giveaway to enter his contest.
Go on YouTube, go down in the comments, put your name, hashtag Sean next to it, and I will put you in.
Yeah.
I would like to put more names in.
So, you ready for you want me to go first?
I'll go, yeah.
All right. Drum roll, please. All right. Shake it up.
Wish I could speed this up.
All right. And the winner is, congratulations to
Maya.
Maya.
Hey,
there you go.
You won a gift card courtesy of Sean.
Good job.
If you want to win my gift card, you might get 2 if you get the movie quote. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Sir, the royal penis is clean.
She ain't going to get that one.
Comment below. On
Oh
If she does, her
boy!
mom's going to be, are you watching?
What are you doing with your time?
It's an old movie.
I'll have to. It sounds familiar, but I'll have to get it after.
I will tell
Thank you so much for joining us. We will see you next time. Before I send it down the table, here's your fun fact of the week: the Easter Bunny originated among German Lutherans in 1682 and originally played the role of a judge, evaluating whether children were good or disobedient in behavior at the start of the season of the Easter tide. He would then proceed with bringing colored eggs for the children who were good.
So he had a good and a naughty list and a nice list? Technically?
He wanted good behavior for the eggs, Joe.
The judge.
Oh, no. You broke my pen.
No!
You
Have a
bad.
great weekend. Twinkle, twinkle, baby. Twinkle, twinkle. See you in 2 weeks.
Have a good thing. Peace.